Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the BRET, and in this video we are going to be testing out the community creation suite on the PS4 to see if the update did indeed work. Now in my comment section I've read that the superstars created after the patch worked, but the ones before didn't. But we're going to go ahead and check it out. Hopefully they all work, and we're just going to test it out. We'll probably test out the arenas and stuff as well in this video. So guys, go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, whatever you need to do. Follow me on Twitch, Mixer, TikTok, Instagram, all that kind of good stuff. And now let's test with this Alberto Del Rio, which looks incredible, by the creator. Well, you can see the creator i9 Lock God right there, and it's had 105 downloads, and it was actually created on the 8th of December. So let's check if this works. Now usually before the patch anyway, when we downloaded it, it would just, after the bar went full, it would just keep buffering and keep loading at this screen right here. So Alberto Del Rio has been downloaded, and now let's get a superstar which was created before the patch. Saurus by Deacon Bomb was created before the patch, so let's go ahead and see, and hopefully it will download fairly quickly and it won't buffer. Also, we're also going to be testing these superstars out to see how they appear. So that one worked. Let's also try out this Seth Rollins attire, and hopefully this will work as well. That would be incredible if we can get these attires to work. I think this was a big problem for a while, but hopefully this is actually fixed as well. And then hopefully if these are all working correctly, we can finally do some showcases on the channel. So now let's test some shows, and hopefully this will be very easily integrated with universe mode, because so far it hasn't been, and I have downloaded some shows, but they haven't been working all that well. So let's go ahead and download one or two shows. We've got Starcade, NXT. We'll do Great Balls of Fire, and we'll also download one more, and we can try to see if they work via universe mode as well. So yep, that downloaded very quickly. Over 1400 plus pages, and unfortunately since the release of the game, we haven't been able to play with them properly, any of the creations, and it's been very frustrating. So hopefully this works. So now let's go ahead. We've downloaded two shows. Let's go ahead and first check if these superstars actually appear, if they work properly in Wwe 2K20. So now let's check if all these four superstars appear in the game and if they look good, and that's the main important thing. Hopefully it is going to be working 100% okay and correct. So since the game's crashed, we're gonna have to let's try a one-on-one match with some of the community creations. Let's try again in a custom arena. Okay, let's try Luchasaurus and Alberto Del Rio. And I'm gonna leave the entrances on, and let's just see, maybe there was too many community creations. It shouldn't be, because it's very important that we get custom arenas, man. Okay, so it's all loaded, and hopefully let's check if the entrances. So that's a very generic entrance for Luchasaurus, but it seems he's got all his tattoos and all that kind of good stuff, which is pretty cool. It's not a problem at all. Then let's check Alberto Del Rio. What kind of entrance has he got going on? Yep, okay, so he's got a proper entrance. His t-shirt is fine. He's got his logos. Very important. So it seems like the one-on-one matches, maybe there's something to do with the Armageddon Arena. Not sure. Let's check if the game doesn't crash whilst we're playing. We'll just do a couple of moves here. Have a little bit of gameplay. We got Luchasaurus with a neck breaker, just making sure everything's running smoothly. So it seems this, and the strikes of Luchasaurus and Del Rio. So it seems like the superstars, when it came to a one-on-one match, it works a lot better, and maybe it can't handle too much community creation, which is very it's a big shame actually, and it's very unfortunate that it's doing that. We're going to try again with the Fatal 4-Way, because I really want that to work, and we're going to try it with the Great Balls of Fire arena, instead of the Armageddon arena. Maybe that could fix the issue. So it seems it's loaded in the Great Balls of Fire arena. So maybe there was just an issue with the Armageddon arena, which is cool, which is great. I'm glad that this arena does work. It could mean that maybe some arenas won't work in the future, or maybe it's due to the time period where Armageddon was actually created. So I'm going to look back on that. You can probably go ahead and when we were downloading these arenas, you can go ahead and check the timestamp on that particular arena. So let's just see if this gameplay doesn't crash whilst we're playing this gameplay right here. So it seems that worked fine. There was no crashes with that gameplay, but I've just simulated this kind of the rest of this kind of these matches within my universe mode. And after the match is actually finished, after the card is actually done and the show is done, it still comes onto this screen where I can actually edit these promos, which is kind of weird. Even though the show is done, it's kind of like very still unpolished, and it's like these kind of little things that really do need to be fixed. But it's not a big issue. You can just press save and it will continue as normal, and you won't have that issue anymore. But now let's try and edit and add some new pay-per-views to universe mode with the brand new pay-per-views that we've just downloaded from the community creation suite. So if we go around here, let's just try to add this pay-per-view, import show, and let's hope that it actually gives us the option. So now we've got Armageddon and Great Balls of Fire. The Heat and Nitro were some older ones that I've downloaded, and the thing about downloading it before was that it only used these two spots. So you can download 5 pay-per-views, but they would basically keep overwriting one another. You can download WCW, Thunder, and then if you want to download, let's just say back then before the pack, Great Balls of Fire, it would then overwrite WCW, whatever pay-per-view was on this side of the Creator Show box. But now, hopefully, that issue has been fixed, and we've downloaded 2 pay-per-views, and it hasn't overwritten these 2 previous pay-per-views that we've already had. So now, also want to mention, Armageddon is actually not showing the logo, and it was also the arena where it actually crashed. So I think Armageddon is actually quite faulty. So some arenas may still be very faulty, so the game would probably potentially crash when trying to use those. So let's go ahead and do Great Balls of Fire. So over here, still again, there's no option to clearly import. I press triangle. When I press Great Balls of Fire, it should just say import show, but we'll have to press edit, save, go back, and now I think it would actually, there we go, we got Great Balls of Fire. But it's kind of a weird thing, like especially I had to figure that out, and it took me quite a long time to actually figure that out. There's no ease of use with that. It's still the same glitchy interface with importing a show. So if you didn't know how to import a show, that is how you do it. So you basically press triangle, and you then go to a show of your choosing. In this case, Great Balls of Fire. You just click it, and then you can just literally go back. Once you've clicked it, go back, and the show should be right there, which is kind of weird. And yeah, that is basically how you import a show. So still importing a show into universe mode is still not where it should be, and it's not as easy as Wwe 2K20. It's clearly glitched, but yeah, it still works. You can still import it if you do know how to, and hopefully now you do know how to do that if you didn't already. So now let's check if we can set customize to superstars, which we've downloaded. So we've downloaded this brand new Seth Rollins with all the images and logos, and let's hope that they actually do appear when we are using it via a game. So now we've set it to an alternate attire, and now let's see if we can actually use it in gameplay footage. Game is loaded, it hasn't crashed yet. Let's hope that Seth Rollins comes out with all the logos and all that intact. And yeah, okay, it's looking good. It's looking very good, which is great. It seems like the belt is not, that's an issue with the championship right there. It doesn't look like it's, Has the belt just disappeared from Seth Rollins? Yes, it has. Another glitch. I don't know where it's gone. Oh, that's very annoying. Like little things like that. I want the belt to be used as a weapon right there. But as you can see, I think it's actually disappeared into the mat. I mean, into the steel. It's probably sunk down through the arena. I'm not sure where. It just disappeared. Whereas last year's game, it would have fallen off Seth Rollins. And then you could actually use it as an object. But yeah, at least the images and logos have worked. They have loaded. They have rendered. Which was a problem for a long time. And the game hasn't crashed. And I wanted to try it in like a normal arena that we've already had. Just to make sure. Just to see if everything is going to run smoothly. So guys, that is going to be it for the video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Hope you did enjoy this testing of community creation. So now the superstars are able to be downloaded. It seems like the logos are working. Arenas still have a little bit of an issue, and especially with the integration of arenas as well via universe mode is a problem still remaining in WWE 2K20. There's a lot of things that still need to be ironed out, and I haven't played much of the game, so I'm not sure about like any glitches that are remaining. I seriously haven't played much of the game since the patch, or for the last 2 weeks. This is the first time I've been playing it. So yeah, let me know in the comment section below what glitches are you still experiencing in WWE 2K20, and what things they still need to improve. I think they have fixed. They have fixed issues within the game. It's a lot more playable now than it was first, but there is still a lot to be done, and there is still a lot to be done when it comes to gaining fan trust back for WWE 2K20. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. Hope you did enjoy it. Peace out, God bless, and I hope to see you in the next video. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, Mixer, and TikTok. And subscribe to The Balboa Show. Share this video with your friends and family, people who love and hate wrestling. And I hope to see you on the next video, baby.